All right, welcome back. Well, as you can tell, I'm broke. Hang on. Which fields am I going to? And the reason that I'm broke, okay, we need to go back, is I'll show you in a minute. I had another tractor that was at, I think, like 60% off its price or something ridiculous like that, which I didn't really need, to be really honest. But for the price, I couldn't really resist. So, do I want to actually, before I decide that I want to set the worker, I want to have a look. Oh, we're definitely going to accept those two. I mean, I even have a mowing one. Which one is it? Oh, may even fertilizing is not that crash hot. Okay, so what I'll do, no field found. What on earth are you talking about? No field found. There's a field here. There's definitely a field here. Did it just not show it to me at all? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll see if I can set him up to do this field. Is this field found? Yep, I'll let him. That's the tractor that I'm talking about. Now, I did service it. Obviously, it wasn't like this, as you can see it right now. 180 horsepower, I think. Oh, wrong. Actually, there you are. 180 horsepower. Oh, so that's all my tractors around 180 horsepower. Now, did I need this tractor? No, not really. But I thought, you know what? Yeah. Anybody that watches my videos knows that there's one thing that I like to buy and spend money on the game is on tractors. I mean, nothing fancy on the inside, pretty straightforward. So we're gonna go get the wrapper and go and wrap the bales on the contracts. I should have looked where the contracts are. I don't even know where the contracts are, to be honest. 35 kilometers an hour. I got the wrong color on the weight, but that's okay. Yeah, so yeah, I realized that I didn't really need another tractor, especially since I don't really have enough work to keep me busy. It probably would have been a much smarter scenario to actually start looking to buy a different seeder or a planter or something like that. But at the price, I think I paid 20,000 for it, something ridiculous like that. I can't remember if I recorded it or not when I got this particular tractor. Okay, so before I go anywhere, all right, so I've got one right here next to me. Then we'll run right at the other end. So we'll go and do this one right next to me first, obviously. And then it's got a very faint bunch of beacons on the actual bell wrapper. Or should I go and do the one that's the furthest away? then do the one that's next to me here after. Probably should have picked the John Deere. It's a bit faster. Now, yeah, so we're gonna have to spend my next money on some sort of production. I said I'll look for something as far as the production is concerned. I may end up selling a tractor. See how we go with finances. Obviously not this one, because this one wouldn't be worth a lot. What is the actual value of it? So 37. That's, I think, because I what are they in here? All right, where are you? Oh, that's not it. Did I miss it? I got that one as well. See, I'm looking at something like, but they're so small. I do want to do a series. Is it in the medium tractors? Yep. 4350. That's why I got it so cheap. Now I know why I got it. So I should have checked how much it was worth. It's still worth it. Don't get me wrong, but I honestly thought it'd be worth about 60,000 when I got it for. I can't remember. It was ridiculously cheap. And I spent some money to bring it up to where it should be as far as the service is concerned. Anyhow, anyway, doesn't matter. I got it. I still am a bit surprised at how cheap it is, but anyway, that's nor here nor there. It is a nice looking tractor. Whoa, face full of trees again. I don't think we need the beacons here, even though it is a road. So technically, you do need the beacons. Maybe do a in-cab view for a little while. So we're going to have quite a bit of harvesting, but I do want to put some production. So I need to find a field or somewhere where it's fairly straight, and I can then put some production on that particular field there. So that's going to be the next challenge from whatever we sell and whatever we do. Now, I seem to be getting much better contracts than what Daggerwin Chainsow seem to get. But then, actually, that's not true, because I saw Daggerwin have quite a few large contracts, but he always chooses to do the $1,000 one and $1,200 one, $1,500, $2,000 one. And I think the reason that he does that is because obviously the series is a lot more interesting when you're barely getting by than when you're making money. And I think that's the difference, is that he wants to be in that position where he just barely makes it by, instead of being successful. Because with contracts being allowed, as you can tell, you can make money fairly easily. Now, I'm not sure how the contracts are actually handed out. Do they actually, you do bale wrapping, for example, and do they just then give you a lot of bale wrapping because that's what you do, or not? I don't know how it works. But I seem to be getting quite a bit of bale wrapping, and always pretty decent. I mean, I got a couple where I had to do 4 bales, I think, and I got like $12,000 or $10,000 or something ridiculous like that. I like this forestry area. Oh, I think this is one that we've done before, because it looks like we didn't even close the gate. We knew we were coming back, eh? But today we've got a few more bales. I like the way you go from one field to another. I'm not quite sure why the map creator didn't allow some sort of driveway on the fields, between the fields. I assume he probably meant for you to go on the sides over here. Okay, so let's go back down. Actually, you know what? Let's collect the one that's finished. $153, 87%. Did I miss a bale or what? Oh, there you are. Oh, good that I looked. I would have driven all the way back and then realized, hang on, you've missed the bale. Okay, so that's complete. Let's collect it. The reason that I'm doing that, no, because sometimes, oops, there you are, bale wrapping. I'm not quite sure where that is. So let's have a look on the map. Oh, actually, it is on the map. What am I doing? Guess we just go up. Yep. I've really enjoyed the way this map has been set up. I think you'd have to be very hard to be pleased for you not to enjoy the way this map has been set up. I'll see you when we get there. I don't think we've already seen this so many times. I've been here. It's what Daggerwin and Chainsaw should have done. They should have set themselves up so different types of the different sides of the map. That would have made it more interested, because now you're watching Chainsaw video and you're watching Daggerwin video. It's like watching same area, same everything. Where they should have set themselves up. One on one side of the map, the other one on the other side of the map, and boom, done. And this on this map, you got plenty of options. Where they are down there. True that where they are down there, the fields are better. But they could have compensated for that, because you can work it out. You can work it out. One field's at 124%, one's 120%, and some of these fields are only 80, 90%. So you can work it out. Hey, I've got 10 acres, but my 10 acres are only at 80%. So that's, you've got 10 acres, but your acres at 124%. So then you just compensate that 40, 44, 45, 40, whatever percent extra. And, easy done type of thing. But it would have made it more interesting, to be on different sides of on the map. That way you get to see all the fields. You know what I didn't check? My field over here. Okay, come on. That's getting nitrogen put on it. No, nothing's happening. It's actually not using any nitrogen either. I saw that Chainsaw had the same problem where he wasn't able to apply nitrogen. So I think that's the way they should have handled it. It would have made it. You know what? I would, even if I don't have enough money to buy all these, I would like to buy all these just to see what it is. So before, if I can't get enough money to buy it, how much is it, by the way? I keep saying if I can't get enough money to buy it, oh, it's 0. If it's 0, let's buy it. Lumber. I can buy all this land here and it's 0. I get that as well. Wonder what that is. You know, I may look into this. And then if this is just flat land, I may put some factories over here. That is one big land. You know what would work out also on this land over here? A huge either cows or sheep. So we bought that. Now, what it actually is, I haven't got a clue. It's not worth anything. So, yeah. I've never been around here yet. Oh, this is another yard over here by the looks of it. So I'm trying to figure out. Oh, there's the bales. I was going to say, whoa, they're round bales, but this one should be doing away. Look at this, no fence between these two fields. I've got a whole 2 bales to do. Oh, what did I do? Press the wrong button accidentally. Contracts complete. Collect. All right, let's get out of here. So you see what I'm saying? Like you have a whole yard over here. And I should have done the same thing. And as you remember, I think on my second or third episode, I actually did consider swapping all of this out. And this would have been an awesome place to start. Look at this. You don't have a lot of cluster and all that sort of stuff. Let's have a look what's going on. You still have that house, but it's better placed. You've got this bigger machinery shed and another huge machinery shed over here. And then, you know, oh, there's another for your combine shed type of thing. And the fact that you have all these trees over here, you could have cut all of these and actually have a very well put together yard. And I think this is where Daggerwin should have been. Either Daggerwin or Chainsaw. Yeah. Actually, am I going to drive? Yes, I am. I'm going to drive straight past this area over here. Before I do anything, let's have a look. Visit the place. Okay, let's have a look. What's happening here? Looks like there's some sheds over there. You know what? Let's put speed on. All right, so you've got a shed. It looks like you've got quite a lot of trees to cut. People just walking around, lights, and quite an interesting way to get out and get in. Like, you know, this isn't for the faint-hearted as far as cars are concerned. Almost looks like a motorcycle track. I suppose you could build a base here. You got plenty of place that you could, store stuff. Very, very interesting. So we'll see when we go past the other area that's free, which is coming up after these trees. And since it's free, I don't think it'd be considered cheating if you buy it, and I can put so it's right over here. Yeah, I can definitely hide production in here. So I think we found that place. What's happening at the other end over there? Looks like we've got some. Oops. Looks like we've got ourselves some buildings over there. I don't think this map gets the appreciation that it deserves from what I see on YouTube, and I can see why when Daggerwin did a survey on which map to play, I can see why this one won big time. It is definitely a fantastic map. It would be an awesome map to do like a multiplayer, uh, like what Daggerwin and Chainsaw doing, but maybe have 3 or 4 people on it. It'd be nice if Daggerwin would open it up to, have a couple more people to play along. The downside, I suppose, is you'd have to find someone that you can align your schedules with, uh, and that's the hardest thing, to try and align schedules so you can be on, on the map at the same time. Someone that, and then you can do that for weeks and then weeks and not weeks, months on end. So that's probably the hardest thing, is to find someone that you can align your schedule, not just for a few weeks, but a few months. And in Chainsaw and Daggerwin timing, they've been doing this for a couple of years now. So we're not talking a few months, we're talking a couple of years. So there's our last field that we're doing. Looks like square bales, and it looks like about 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 bales, if I can see them all correctly. Hey, we've been here before. This is such an awesome way to deal with entrances and all that sort of stuff. Oh, I didn't see these 2 bales down here, so we got more than 7. Okay, so looks like we're gonna have our entire episode here just doing contracts. Like, it's such an awesome way the way you come in and out of these fields. It's such a sad thing that the whole map doesn't get explored more. So I'm gonna have to maybe, like, I'm all here, but I think I need to come into here as well. I mean, yes, look at the difference. But this, you see what I'm saying? Like this field, which of the field is 120? I think that's the highest. This one, 123, 123. So if you got 80 plus 80, so that's 160. You just have to match these numbers. So whatever you add all these things up, and you buy the land, you just match the numbers. So it's funny because, okay, so up here it looks like it's getting better. Yeah, so you're coming up here. It's getting into the better fields. So you are getting some better fields up here. So it wouldn't have been that bad. You know, creating a whole yard over here, that would be a challenge. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to. This is how Daggerwin gets into his part of the thing. And I'm probably mentioning him way too many times. So field 14 is the one that we haven't as yet bought. We're not, doesn't seem to destroy the crop yet. So we'll just go through here like this. Okay. I fed the chickens, so the chickens should have plenty of feed, so that shouldn't be a problem. You know, I think actually I'm gonna change the place where I put these, because after all, I think over here with that was way too fast. Anyway, on that bombshell, have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.